Hello everybody, it is Dave Dolak, also known as Dave the Kayaker, back with you this evening. Regular viewers to this channel know that over the summer I had the opportunity to purchase a kayaking company, a kayak manufacturing company called Westside Boat Shop. Its previous owner was its founder and only designer of these wonderful boats, my favorite racing kayaks on earth. His name was Doug Bushnell. Doug retired in 2019 and stopped building boats, and he was selling his farm, kind of settling things, and he needed to sell the business to get all these molds and all of his kayak business out of the barn that he was selling. So I went ahead and bought that business. I love these kayaks so much. I believe that they needed to be saved, so I stepped up, bought the company from Doug, paid thousands of dollars to have all the molds transported from his barn in New York right here to Central Virginia. I'm actually in Charlottesville, Virginia, and I've partnered with another master boat builder and another local kayak shop only about an hour and a half away in Richmond, Virginia, and that is Joey Schott at Turning Point Boat Works. I had discussed this with Joey actually going back years. A few years ago I was going to build my own surf ski, and I had already identified Joey as my partner for that venture, and he had agreed to it. So when the Westside Boat Shop opportunity came through, or was a possibility, I called Joey and said, hey, I'm thinking about buying this company, but it only makes sense for me if it also makes sense for you to be the master boat builder. So Joey and I have gotten into this now. We officially opened the business on November 15th of this year. I had to set up an LLC, and the name of my company now is actually Dave the Kayaker LLC. And right now, Westside Boat Shop kayaks are just a brand name. Now in the future, if volume picks up and it looks like this is going to be a viable standalone company, I will then go ahead and create a new business entity called Westside Boat Shop. But for right now, I'm just branding them as Westside Boat Shop Kayaks, as offered by Dave the Kayaker LLC. They're all of Doug's original designs and molds. I encourage you to go check them out at davethekayaker.com. There's a link there with the catalog and price list, so you can see all these wonderful designs and check them out. Again, these kayaks they had to be saved. They just had to be saved. They were American designed, American built. They will continue to be American built. Joey employs Americans in his shop over in Richmond, and he's looking at hiring another person due to the expansion with the volume picking up here now. So we're creating jobs, and I believe that is just critically important to keep an American business going, especially a kayak manufacturer who we are very seriously looking at and pursuing coming out with our own surf ski design. It's fair to guess they're going to be based on some of Doug's original hulls, but we're going to make some modifications. So we're going down that path. It was the path I started down a few years ago. Using Westside as a stepping stone is really just a different way to get to where I was going. But primarily I want to keep Doug's traditional designs alive and keep selling these boats exactly how he designed and built them. Talking with Joey, it's going to take some money. I had a waiting list of people who said they're interested in purchasing boats. I've worked through that list now, and almost universally I've heard the same thing. Yes, I'm very interested in buying one of these boats. Let me know when you have a demo boat to test paddle. Well, of the boats people say they want, I don't have any of those as test paddle boats. I've bought a few of Doug's old used boats on the market, so I have some designs that I can let people test paddle, but the ones people have asked for so far, I don't have any demo boats. So I'm going to have to build 4 or 5 demo boats, and even at my wholesale cost from Turning Point Boat Works, that's a lot of money, and we want to invest some money into developing a surf ski. So I don't want to take any investors and give up any control of the company, but people have asked me how can they help. They want to help in some way. Well, the very best way you can help is actually buy a Westside Boat Shop kayak. That is the single best way to help this company get started and survive at this point. The second best way is I actually started a GoFundMe campaign. I will drop a link to that below. If you're so inclined to donate to help me build some demo boats, just so I have some demo test paddle inventory, that's really what I need right now. And I've already got thousands into this. I don't have the thousands more it's going to take to have 4 or 5 demo boats. I'm asking for your help if you're so inclined. Hit the GoFundMe page. Now the link I'm dropping is actually a link to my blog, where if you would prefer, you can also make a donation via PayPal or Venmo. I'll lay it all out on the page you link to below. But I ask you, if you want to help keep an American kayak company tradition going, to keep this company alive, please consider making a donation. I greatly appreciate it. There are exciting things on the horizon. The future looks bright for this company. I'm tenacious. I'm not going to give up. If I don't get any sort of seed capital, it's just going to take longer. But we will get where we're going. Just a little bit of donation money right now will help speed things along. And we really just kind of need to get momentum on our side till we get the first few orders. And what that's going to take right now, as I've said, are some demo boats. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Again, check me out at davethekayaker.com. You can read all my previous entries about how this all unfolded over the past 8 months, really. And you can watch videos, and you can download the catalog, and I tell the whole story there. So thank you very much for considering a donation. It will help tremendously. If you want hats, Westside Boat Shop hats or t-shirts to sell, some people have suggested that. I'm not going to make much money on that, so it's not going to raise the type of money I need. But if you're interested in a Westside Boat Shop hat or t-shirt, let me know and I'll get some more printed up. Right now the only ones I've got made up were for friends and family. But so if you think you would like a hat or a t-shirt, let me know. I'll offer those as a way to, again, raise money to invest into the business. Thank you very, very much. And until next time, love the sport, take what it has to give you, and pay it forward.
Westside Boat Shop Kayaks. The tradition continues.